afternoon, Upper Little River outdoor fans. So today it is cold enough in North Carolina. It's going to get down in the teens tonight, and I am going to test out the KUIU Proximity gear. So I've got my bib pants, I've got my jacket, and I got a couple other KUIU accessories. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my base layer, go with a little mid layer, my Merino wool 120, and then we're going to do the KUIU. I'm still bringing a heater because it's going to get freaking cold, so stick around. All right, so we are bundled up. We've got the gun loaded. And we are heading out to the tree stand. And you know what I'm doing today? Bringing a heater. But first we're going to try out this gear on the way out, see how well we do. We may not even fire up the heater, but tomorrow morning I can guarantee you it's getting fired up. So let's go around for the hunt. Alright, so we're getting in here a little later than I was hoping to today. I had a few chores I had to run, I had to work today. But we're going to kind of slip in here, see what shows up. It's supposed to drop off to 20 degrees by dark tonight. It's about 33 right now. It was 50 degrees this morning. So crazy drop, crazy weather in North Carolina. But tonight we're going to hopefully pick off a doe or two, put some meat in the freezer. My son was sick today, so he couldn't come with me, but we're gonna get him out on Sunday. So let's see what happens today. I feel pretty good. I feel this cold weather is really gonna move it around. Tomorrow morning I might do some duck hunting out here, but right now it's about the deer. So we'll see you in the tree stand. I gotta be honest, it's not really quite cold. I don't really need a heater tonight, but we'll get set up nonetheless. Have it ready for tomorrow, at least in here, so I'll have to carry it in the morning. But it's actually pretty nice in here. I think just getting out of the wind helps out a lot. It's like I said, it's only 30 something degrees, so it's not bad at all. Pop this window open here. Get my yeah, it's a little chillier right there. I'm not going to open any of these side windows, so we should be okay. Gun's already loaded. Slide this thing out the window a little bit here. Just like so. to shoot a button buck because it's going to be a buck someday. So we'll let them pass. But they got spooked there a little skittish because it was a lot of wind, a lot of noise around here. So I think we're done for the night. I'm going to pack it up and we're going to head out. Okay, so it is 24 December 24th, Christmas Eve day. Well, Christmas Eve. I came out on this morning. It is freaking cold for North Carolina. It was 11 degrees when I got in the box blind. I was wearing my KUIU Proximity line, and it worked really well. I stayed very comfortable most of the morning. The only thing that started getting cold was my feet, so I turned my heater on. But I can tell you that because it is so cold in here, the only thing that's really getting hot is my feet. The top is kind of staying the way it is, so we're gonna get some coffee and hang out here for a little bit, and then we're gonna go walk around. But I gotta tell you, this stuff's working pretty good. I have layered some stuff underneath, and we'll get into that a little bit later. All right, so not a successful deer hunt. Successful testing out the KUIU Proximity line. It did keep me pretty warm this morning. I am layered a little bit underneath, but we're out here by my duck impoundment. As you can see, it's plumb froze over. But the good thing is we got water, and that's a start. So got a lot of millet and rice that was in here. It's kind of died off. The water control structure is working, keeping the water in here. So things are working, but we need a little more water, and we need it to stop freezing, and we'll have a really good duck hunt back here. But ideally I want to get this water up a little closer to the edge of the food plot here, so probably another 2 feet, and I'd probably have a really good hole here. So but we're gonna walk back. I'm very impressed with the KUIU Proximity jacket and pants. I do have the KUIU Kenai Jacket on underneath this, the merino wool base layer underneath that. Got merino wool 120s underneath the pants. And I will say the one thing that got a little chilly this morning was my legs and my feet. So I probably should have put the Kenai pants on underneath these Proximity pants. I probably would have been just toasty. So usually the first thing that gets cold with me is my feet and my hands. My hands, I can feel it right now. I did kick out a heater a little bit and cheated in the box blind. But we're gonna go put some corn out for later this week. We've really not put a lot of effort into deer hunting this year, but with this last week of season coming on here, my son wants to get one. I probably want to put 1 or 2 in the freezer. We need to cull a few off the property, but it's you know, they're out here. But man, is it cold. It was 9 degrees when I got into blind this morning. It warmed up to a balmy 11 degrees at about 7:30. I think it's 13 now. And I'm from New York originally, but that's cold in North Carolina because it bites here. It really bites. So, but let's get back to the truck, throw some corn out, and go get warmed up and get some coffee. My zipper's frozen. Wow, crazy. My zipper is frozen. Let's try to break it. No, go this way. Wow. We got a little moisture on the zipper in it. It sure enough froze. It is cold there. Let's crawl in. I put all my stuff in these Cabela's dry bags made for wrapping. They do a good job keeping all the scent inside, keeping everything together in one big package. And we'll go over all the KUIU stuff add another time a little later because it is freaking cold out. But as you can see, I did layer the Kenai Jacket underneath. I'm really impressed with this Kenai Jacket. It just does a really good all-around job. Has a mid layer, has an outer layer, and real happy with that. So, like I said, I just take these Cabela's bags, put everything in there. Got some pretty heavy handles, and all my hunting gear is in one big bag. Let's go put some corn out. It's 16 degrees right now. It's warmed up. I feel like I can move around a little bit. I jumped a couple deer on the way out. That figures. Kind of par for the course, but get a little nice corn pile going here. Hopefully get some deer coming this week. About 500 pounds. Put out a little bit. Make it nice one. A lot of guys, they throw these feed sacks away. And I'll tell you what they're good for is sandbags. So we go and build a couple new berms for the water control structure. I'll use these as sandbags, so they do a real good job, and the other free. So why not? This should be a nice little smorgasbord for the deer. Come out here and shout out a little bit and get right in front of the blind for a good shot for salmon this week. You know, one thing that's interesting is corn has gone up in price. I got a really reasonable rate on these locally at $10 a bag, which is highway robbery, but these guys are honest and they do a good job. But with the price of fertilizer, fuel, and everything else, man, it's crazy how expensive it is. So, but these are 50-pound bags, so 10 bucks for 50-pound bags. Not too bad, considering you'll pay like 8 or 9 in Walmart or maybe Tractor Supply for like a 30-pound bag. I think they might be 40, but I think when I looked at Walmart, they were 30-pound bags. So I'd much rather get a 50-pound bag for about the same price. So it all kind of works itself out there. This one. All right. There is. This is 250 pounds of corn. Dinner. Some deer tonight. Hopefully tomorrow will be dinner for us. I want some tenderloins for Christmas. So, pack it up, get back to the house, get some coffee. You know I love coffee. A quick food plot update. Yeah, we had a lot of, yeah, tons of corn in my crock. We had a real bad drought this year. It's been dry, and I did this no-till, kind of really just threw out the rye on here, and I didn't do it real heavy, but you can tell it's coming up. But we just got a lot of rain this week. The deer have been browsing out here every night, so they've kind of kept this rye down really low. But as you can see, it's coming in, so I'm hoping with this rain they'll start coming in a lot better. But not too bad. I will till this next year, get this thing up a little better. I got Chufa over here. I'm pretty sure it's died off for the winter. But this strip all through here is all Chufa. That's Chufa there. I don't know if I want to mess with it and pull it up, but you can't get to it. It's all frozen. But they'll grow up here pretty soon too, and that'd be good for the turkeys. All right, so we are getting ready to do our afternoon deer hunt, and I wanted to go do a little review of the KUIU Proximity line. So these are the KUIU pants, lots of pockets on the thighs. I got a vertical one, or a horizontal one here, vertical one here on either hip. You got your regular jean pockets there. There is no pockets in the back, so if you're putting your wallet back there, it will not work. There is removable suspenders, so we're going to start with that today. First, as I put these things on, so there is zippers up the sides that go all the way to the top of the thigh, much like the some of the other rain pants that we have, so it makes it very easy to get on. And what I do is I put these on first. I am going to layer some stuff under here, but it is 40 degrees today, at least right now it is. So I'm going to layer some stuff underneath. I probably don't need to though. So regular button, reinforced button with webbing. Put my suspenders on, although I don't really need it. And then I'm going to do them with my boots on and zip them up after I get all the pine needles out. So I put my boots on, slide my inner pants in, and zip them all the way to the bottom. Now I wore these the other day, and it was 9 degrees in the box blind. I wore them with just long underwear, and my legs were a little cold. So I could definitely get away today with just doing that, but I'm not going to. So the jacket, same kind of plush fleece, micro fleece material, well insulated, removable hood, pit zips underneath. And like I said, I'm going to layer it today. Don't need to, but I'm going to. Vertical pockets on either side, internal stow pockets, hand warmer pockets, and it's a little longer than a lot of the other KUIU stuff that I have. I will tell you, this hood's amazing. Keep your ears warm. So I'm going to bring orange hat just for on the way in, but I'm also going to bring a face mask with me and some gloves. So let's go try this out. 40 degrees. I should have no problems with it, but this is probably gonna be a little warm today for 40 degrees. So let's go. We're going hunting with my oldest son, Nicholas. It's been about 3 years since we've been hunting, right?
Something like that.
He was a Olympic air rifle shooter, and he's since retired now, and he's getting more into lacrosse. So we'll hopefully get a doe today at least. Maybe a buck.
You gotta thin out some of the days.
Yeah, we got to thin the herd out a little bit. Yeah. So we'll walk back and see how it goes. Oh. Alright, so we're in the blind. I'm at my oldest son. Nicholas, if you'd stop hanging into the sides of the walls. It is about 3:30. Got probably about an hour and a half before it gets dark. And we got a big corn pile up front here, so we'll see what happens. It's warm here in the box blind, so I had to strip down out of that KUIU stuff. It was pretty bad, so I just got the Kenai Jacket on, so we'll see what happens. Don't move, just wait for it to come out. Just don't move. Get ready. Slow, 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 move slow. Take her. Oh, wait. Take it. Look through the scope. Get ready. Nice. Did I miss? No, you hit it. You got a little further back, a little far back though.
I just want to make sure I'm the best for you.
I'm gonna have to take the rifle off and good blood trail. That's good right there. Good blood right there. Yep, keep walking. I need to take it off your shoulder, bud. Good blood. Good blood. Keep walking. What's that?
I'm going to put the spring back on again.
Okay. Just let me hold it.
See.
Blood right here.
Oh, there's some right there.
Okay, walk towards it. Stay right by it. Right in front of it there. Stay right in front of it. Walk around the door. Walk around the other. Walk right in front of it.
Wow, that came that far.
Alright, see it?
Yeah.
Alright, before you do it,
Yeah.
go grab the rifle.
Yep.
Alright. Get ready to shoot in case she's still alive.
Yeah.
We're gonna come up to her head here. Oh, she's dead. Poke her head right there. Yeah, she's dead. Sweet. Here with my son Nicholas and his secondaries ever shot. Quite a few years later after the first one. But again, successful hunt, successful testing of the KUIU Proximity jacket and pants. And I will say that it performed very well down to about 20 degrees on its own, but definitely layering up beyond that down the teens. It was definitely needed. Anything above 40, I think you would actually have to probably start opening it up a little bit because it does get a bit warm. But overall, a great system, and happy to be out there in the woods with my son and also trying out this new gear. So stay safe out there, have a good week, and good luck hunting.